Okay, we're back at Sucia and we're heading into Echo Bay. We were thinking about doing a drive-by past Patos Island, but the weather was just starting to kick up and the swells were starting to kick up, so we decided to skip that and just head over here. Sucia Island. It's a beautiful island, so we're gonna go to a different part of it and explore this part of the island. So we made it to Echo Bay on Sucia Island, and we went out for a dinghy ride, and the motor died. It wouldn't go forward, so John is trying to fix it, figure out what's going on with the dinghy, figure out why it won't go, why it dies when it goes in forward, but I don't know. We'll figure that out. In the meantime, I've got crab to crack, and so I'll do that and we'll figure it out. It's a beautiful night. It's warm and the wind is blowing us the right direction because I'm in the sun and I love the sun. Morning.
Morning.
Off the shore, do my morning walk. Explore. What's the problem?
The linkage snapped off, and so it's stuck in forward.
It's stuck in forward?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So, I finally made it to shore. John, or MacGyver, he was able to fix the dinghy. The shift, it got stuck in forward. So he figured that out and fixed it for now. So he spent more time on that dinghy fixing it than he would like. He's asking me what color I want my new dinghy to be. So anyways, back on Sucia Island, and I'm going to go for a little walk, and if I see something interesting, I will definitely show you. It's a cute little island. So I made it to the other side of Sucia, over to Fossil Bay, which is another great place to anchor or dock. They also have the mooring buoys here, and I'll show you. So peaceful here. All you can hear is the birds singing. Granted, there are a lot of boaters that come here, but it's a great place to just get away. So here we are, the other end of Fossil, and as you can see, it gets pretty low in here, but yeah, it's kind of cool. And then if we keep going, then you get to Snoring Bay, which legend has it that there was a park ranger who fell asleep on duty, so they called it Snoring Bay. Okay, I made it to Snoring Bay, and this is where we were thinking about anchoring, but we decided to go to Echo Bay, which is just around the corner. But this is a very well protected area. We've got a couple mooring buoys, and obviously there's some other boats out there that are just anchored. So there's a lot of options on Sucia, which is why it's one of the most popular places to go up in the San Juans. So I found another trail to get back along the beach, only because I can, because it is low tide. So half the trail is on the beach and half of it is up on a not very well marked trail, but I made it. So I'm back at Fossil Bay. I'm gonna head back to Echo Bay so I can get my ride. Here's a map of Sucia Island State Park, and we are in Echo Bay. And first time we came, we were in Shallow Bay, which is just on the other side over here. I'll walk you over. It's a little breezier over here. It's nice and protected in Echo Bay. This is where we anchored first time we came out here. So it's just a different part of the island. Made it back, Echo Bay. John's coming shortly to pick me up, as long as the dinghy works. There's my water taxi. Dinghy's still running, so all is good. It's pretty deep. Hey, baby. Good. Tie up your private plane to your yacht like you do.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Alright, makes sense.
So we have Orcas on our starboard side.
Yeah.
And then on our left.
Obstruction Island.
And we're headed over to Deer Harbor, which is on Orcas.
The other end.
The other end. Yeah, we left Echo Bay and we decided to go around the west side of Orcas because the weather was kind of nasty going the other route.
Yeah, this is the leeward side instead of the windward side.
Yeah, which I'm game for.
It keeps the boat cleaner. I don't know the word.
Yeah, he doesn't like it when it gets all salty. Then John gets salty. So tell me about Pole Pass.
Full pass. It freaks most people out. It's fairly narrow. And there's about 11 feet of depth at low tide. Just about. But I think it just makes people nervous. But coming into it, it's a little bay, so you want to go slow because you don't want to beat everybody up in the docks.
No wake.
No wake or low wake. So we're about 5 knots. Thread right down the middle. Favoring port side. Right, going through Pole Pass right now. We are at 36 feet.
Not bad.
It will probably favor us all the way through this. It does get super tight on the right hand side. You can see the rip over here. We're going to steer away from that.
And our destination is straight ahead.
That's right.
Elli-Yacht, raise your hands straight up. Pick up that trigger. It's going to be C and Delta 10. Delta 10. Pretty much a straight shot here.
That one worked. Elli-Yacht 10. Copy. Thank you.
So we just got into Deer Harbor and John is washing down the boat. They don't want you to wash down the boat, but we have a water maker. Here they only want you to use 5 minutes to fill up your tank with water. Again, kind of what we talked about before. The water level is kind of low on some of these islands and they can't keep up with all the boaters. John's hosing it down because we've been on the hook for the last 3 nights, and then he'll be done and then we'll think about what we're going to do for dinner. There's a cute little pizza place. We might try that. We're only here for 1 night and then we'll be leaving tomorrow morning. I like Deer Harbor.
Yeah, Deer Harbor's wonderful. Came here when I was a kid a ton. Super fun. And they've done a nice job updating it. So you have gorgeous facilities, and there's now a restaurant right at the top here that used to be one, gosh, 20 years ago and went out of business. It was just, the building had nothing in it for so long. And now they have a pizza place.
Guess who's cooking dinner?
Me.
John.
Yeah. You'll learn how I cook dinner. If we're going out, that's me cooking.
Yep.
I make excellent food too.
Every time.
Island pie open from 4 to 9.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, and sausage. Oh, we have macaroons, 6 of those. And then we have a Classico Chianti. We're into this for $80.
Sounds good. I'm waiting for our pizza and macaroons. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to hit the post office. They actually have a post office here. So when we were at Sucia Island, we picked up a couple t-shirts in one of those bins, and they want you to either mail in a check or do it online. So I thought, well, since there's a post office here, I will just mail it off. Why not? I have a check. Make sure that they get their money. Guess what?
What?
Tomorrow's Thursday. We can go crabbing again. As I was going for my morning walk, I noticed that fog was starting to roll in. Okay, we just left Deer Harbor and we're going through Pole Pass, and our next destination is Cap Sani in Anacortes. We've got a navigator rendezvous, COVID style, so not the same events as it would normally be, but we'll get to meet some other navigator friends as well, so looking forward to that. We're hitting a patch of fog, but it doesn't look too thick. Ferry. How far away is it? I see a light. There it is. Fog is finally starting to clear.
Farmers market in Anacortes on Saturday. Everyone's all masked up, but pretty quiet. Good stuff. Got some mushrooms, apple pie. That's hosing the inside of his boat. That is a new one on me. I have not seen that. Huh.
Okay, we just spent 3 nights in Anacortes on our COVID rendezvous for navigators. We met a lot of great people, got to see their boats as well, and we just had a really great time doing that.
But we compared a lot of notes, learned a lot about the boats, you know, shared our pain and everything else. But it's just a great group of people. I think we made some lifelong friends that they're wonderful.
So yeah, it was a great navigator rendezvous. We got our hats thanks to Crow's Nest.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
Matt Turna and Dale, they're up here in Seattle. I think they've got locations down in California as well, and one up in Anacortes, and they know a ton about navigators.
Yeah, as far as Anacortes goes, I had never been there. John had been there when you were a kid, probably.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it was a huge marina because it's kind of the gateway to the San Juan Island. So there's a lot of boats in that marina. So we left this morning, pumped out, got gas, filled up with water, and we're heading through the Swinomish Channel, and we're going to go back to Paulsbo for one night before we head back to South Lake Union. So that is our plan.
Because we only got one night there and we missed it. And Paulsbo is wonderful. It's one of those that if you have the chance, you definitely want to spend a couple nights.
At least 2 nights.
At least.
We're going through the Swinomish Channel, and it was low tide about an hour ago. It was a minus 0.7, and right now the depth here is about anywhere from 8 to 10 feet. So it's kind of spooky, and it's no weight going through here, so we got to go slow.
And it's boring.
Boring.
But it takes just about as long. Oh, there's 4 of them. Look at all the
Seals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7.
Right off the bow.
7.
There's more.
Alright guys.
You gotta move.
You gotta move. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. They'll all get out of the way. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. We won't run over them. So we're going through the last part of the channel, and it's taken us, what, an hour to get through this? At least?
At least.
So,
30.
but
yeah. But if you take a look at this, I mean, look at the tide flats out here. And when it comes in, if you look all the way out to, you know, the water line that's out at the base where all the trees are and those houses, that is, all these tide flats are covered. So it's super easy to, if you're not watching your charts or you make a bad assumption, you can end up in that. So it's a little tricky up here. You can watch your charts,
yeah.
Wing it.
And we just passed a sailboat who'd have run aground.
Feel terrible for them, but
yeah.
when the tide comes in, hopefully they can upright, and if not, someone will hopefully be able to tow them and get that keel off in the mud.
So John has been pining for this, and I think it is going on the boat now.
Listen.
Okay, what'd you get, baby?
I'm super excited. This was a handmade glass octopus. I'm just washing it off because it was in a sand display. And yeah, that's going to go on the boat. Is that cool or what?
Yeah. Love it.
Super stoked.
So that's coming off. Want me to go get the earthquake
Putty? Yeah.
putty? Okay. That wraps up our summer trip for the summer. Blah, blah.